So I'm getting a lot of questions like this one here, where they're talking about what happens in cases of domestic violence where a woman has a miscarriage then. And I want to be very clear. This bill from Louisiana is probably not only one of the scariest bills, but it is one of the most well thought out bills that I can think of seeing. It is very specific in the language that it puts in. It is very specific in the language that it keeps out. And it is very specific in the gray areas. Domestic violence is a gray area. Same thing with like a car accident. It's still a gray area. Theoretically, everyone could be charged. The person who committed the assault and the person who had the miscarriage. They could both be charged in that case. And yes, I truly mean both people would now be felons and have to go to jail. And just as a side note, not only is it already crazy that this bill just bans, miscarriages and all form of abortions, but now people are going to be felons, so they're also going to lose their right to vote in future elections. And yes, it bans a bunch of forms of contraceptive, including Plan B. And I specifically chose an article about Plan B because I want people to remember that this bill was mainly written by a pastor. And this bill is so restrictive and so well thought out that it actually goes after the way that you get pregnant. So like people who need in vitro fertilization can't get that no more, because that's when they fertilize a few eggs outside of the woman and then place them into her, and hopefully one of them attaches and she can go on to carry a baby to full term. Well, because there's multiple fertilized eggs being placed into a woman, she's now having multiple miscarriages. She just committed murder. Look, I am not out here fear-mongering. I encourage everyone to go read that bill and how crazy it actually is. When I say I fear it as a man, I don't fear it for me. I live in a blue state and I am a man. I fear it for my daughter. I fear it for other women. I fear it for what this sets precedence for them to take away other people's rights. And like I said, I'm not going to argue with people about this. I am literally daring people to go back and read this bill and physically show me where I'm wrong. Because as of right now, I can't find it, and I don't think no one else can. And I actually have a bunch of videos coming up with women who agree and is pushing legislation like this, which for the life of me, I can't understand. And ladies, I'm going to tell you, if you don't agree with this, get out and vote. Grab your friends, grab whoever, make sure you're registered, go vote. This is crazy.